Got time to kill right now. I wonder, is it always as cold this time of year? Or is it me? So we're 246 subscribers away from 500. And we need, man, 2,900 watch hours to get monetized in this channel. So I was thinking, you know, it's such a cold day. It's been cold, right? I usually go to that thing in Central Park. I live in New York. I usually go to the thing in Central Park every year. That's what I have scheduled for later on. You know? So, there's a job fair at the UBS on Friday. I'll probably most likely go to that. I know I could do it. I'm a YouTuber. I do custodial work. I play video games. I do the casino. And other stuff. Just enjoy your life. So, I work tomorrow. Then I don't have to work again till Saturday. I'm better at craps than slots. Slots is not a winning game. Craps is different. You know? Australia got casinos. And we got three casinos that are gonna be full class 3 casinos. Resorts World Queens, which will be a full class 3 casino come March. Flushing, Hard Rock at City Field, that'll be 2030. And then we have Bally's Bronx, which will be 2030. It'll take about 4 years to build each casino. It'll take 3 to 4 years to build other 2 casinos. So the one that was already a casino is gonna be the one that is already a casino. It's expanding. All these are expanding, and there's gonna be a lot of money generated towards education, MTA, and housing and everything else. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? Gotta eat. Gotta eat. It's important. It's important to eat. Oh, what a day. So I'm not gonna be back on my other channel until next week, if that. It's either gonna be next week or next year. I won't be back on my other channel. The Indian casinos are like tough. A lot of times you don't win. But the crapless craps, I wonder if you could play. Can you play with free play bubble craps or crapless craps? Or you're not allowed to use free play? That's why I want to know. Can you use your free play on crapless craps or bubble craps? Are you allowed to use your free play on that? Can you do it on like the roulette, like the bubble craps and everything else? Be interesting. So he deleted his stream last night. What happened? We this guy deleted his stream last night, and he hasn't been live since he deleted that stream. I don't understand. I don't understand this guy. So since I don't have to work the apartment building Thursday or Friday, right? And I know there's already a job fair at UBS Arena. Might as well go to the job fair, right? Since somebody posted on Facebook. And then I put together my information on WorkWhile. On WorkWhile. That's where they help you find jobs. Like jobs like every day, But I have to go to my bank, get my routing number and my checking account number, to do it. I would like to get into UBS Arena. I mean, I know it's not going to be as busy as the Garden is. But the waiting game is the hard game. The waiting game is a hard game. Do you know I had 2 Zoom interviews. And I had the Compass group thing. And I'm still waiting on the paperwork for that. Still working on UBS Arena would be a good idea for a job. I could do overnights there. They're not as busy as the Garden. Barclays Center would have been good to get into. I think Barclays Center has about as many events as the Garden has. Plus, they have the Liberty that plays there too. I think every year about this time it gets cold. So what we did is we took one of the onions. We took one of the onions and we put it in the soil inside. Put it in the soil inside, and when it gets warmer outside, we'll put it in the ground so we can grow more onions. Because what I want to do is I want to grow onions and potatoes. because it seems that we go through them a lot here. Onions and potatoes get eaten a lot. That would be a good idea. I just don't know how. I don't know how people budget on the one job. This is just one job alone, right? This is just one job alone, right? I barely make it every month. I barely make it every month. I mean, luckily I know. Luckily I'm not a. Luckily I'm not such a bad gambler. Luckily I'm not a bad gambler. Luckily I don't gamble as much as the next person. Like the last time I was in the casino, it was 11 days ago. I mean, it was a hot mess stream. It was a hot mess stream. That was a bad stream. We were minus 14. We were minus 1400. 1400 for the stream. More than 1400 for the stream. Who says I can't go gamble? I can gamble, but right now I'm not. Right now I'm not doing it. Right now I'm trying to find. Right now I'm trying to find more work. Trying to find more work's more important than going to gamble every week and lose 1,000 or so. I mean, that was one of my worst streams. After the fire league, it was just downhill. Or it didn't help that I played the Monopoly train game, or Mighty Trash back to back. My game selection was bad that day. I couldn't get on the hot pots. The hot pots seemed like a good game. What's up, crime police? Or crime peace? I should call you crime police because you always find out what's going on. You always know what's going on. What I'm trying to figure out is, do I make enough money where I could just work the apartment building job and City Field? I don't know if I want to counterclaim that fat guy. I don't know. I don't know if I want to counterclaim the fat guy. He's gonna be crying if I. He's gonna be crying if I counterclaim him and he's suspended from his channel for a week. I mean, nobody's sending him no money, and nobody can see his fat ass. Oh yeah, Rob's live later. Rob in the slots. Sounds like a good deal. Rob the slots. Kicked him in the ass. Kicked him in the ass. Ho 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 ho. rob the slots. What's up, Hunterang? Hunterang 5484. The autistic YouTubers, they stick together no matter what. There's a secret bond. So there's a secret bond between Matt Ross and that guy that plays in his basement the Dragon Link machines. That everybody thinks he's actually winning real money. That guy. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to people that play in the casinos, the ones that play on their home slot machines, thinking they're actually winning real money. People are thinking they're actually winning real money. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. It's crazy. Guys got 8,000 subscribers in lesser time than it took me to get my 8,000 subscribers, 8,500, almost 8,600 subscribers on my channel. And he nobody's ever seen this guy's face, and he basically just plays the same two at-home slot machines all the time. And it's supposed to be jackpot fantasies because it's a fantasy because he's not in the actual casino. So he's betting big money on fake tickets, on his own machine, and people are thinking he's actually winning real money. It's crazy. So that means people are gonna be sending him money, right? And he's gonna be playing the same two Dragon Link games. It's stupid. I'd rather play in the real casino. Why fool the public? Why fool the people that actually want to see real casino slots? It makes no sense. Why fool the general public? Why fool the general public? The weather's just been really shitty lately, It's not like I'm not trying to find a secondary job. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. This time of the year, a lot of places are hiring, but they're not really hiring. They're not really hiring, when you think they're actually hiring. I'm going to get out there later on. Not right now. When you think they're actually hiring, they're not hiring. There's an app called WorkWire, right? Where you put your job experience in, and you put in all your your bank information, and you have to put your ID and your social security number in, right? It's legit, and they connect you with jobs, and the jobs are looking for people every day. Well, the Comcast um, Compass group, it hasn't been. They got my shirt size for the job, but I haven't got anything in the email yet. You know, it's we'll see what happens. I'm actually using all my vacation hours at the apartment building because I use it or lose it because it's already the end of the year. Can you believe that? So I'm getting paid today, Thursday, Friday, and then next Tuesday or Wednesday. Next Tuesday or Wednesday. Next Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll go to that job fair. I'll go to the job fair Friday, UBS Arena. Let's see what that's all about. I'll figure out. Then I'll get more vacation hours next year. Start January. Yeah, I have. The only thing I need is a secondary job, right? I only need a secondary job. I don't need clothing. I don't need food. I don't need a place to live. I don't need video games. I don't. I have all that stuff. I don't need any of that. I have all of that. All I need is a secondary job, and I won't be starting. I won't be back at Cityfield till March. That's when I start back up at Cityfield. When the season starts back up. But I want to find that secondary job, so maybe I don't have to go back to Cityfield. I'm trying to get away from doing the arena jobs. But if I am able to get a job in another arena, like overnight or whatever, I'll take it. But I'm trying to get away from working in the arenas. Even though the work is good, the environment sucks. When I first started working at MSG, it was funny as hell. Then they kept switching managers and supervisors, and it got worse and worse and worse. The job itself. It's like it got too hostile. It got to be too hostile, and it got to be too much of a problem. Like, there's other girl at work there got suspended indefinitely. She got into a fight. She got into a fight with another girl. So when you get suspended indefinitely, that means like you're not going to be working. You're not going to be working until they make a decision, and that sucks. I mean, we got a union. There's a union there, but the union ain't doing shit. Union's not doing shit. It's just sitting on their asses. It's just sitting on their asses like big boy. How is he calling that a vacation when he's going to New York? That's not a vacation. You're on vacation every day. What are you talking about? A vacation is when you actually have a job and you're going away. You know, big boy is on vacation every day. You know, the big boy's on vacation every day. The other day he said he only had $7 in his bank account. You have $7 in your bank account. You have $7 in your bank account, you're in trouble. Yeah, $7 in your bank account, you're in trouble. What's saving me right now is my ability to save money. If I didn't save a dime, what does the LVA post say? I know the Mike G post was pretty funny. I know what Mike G said. 7 days, was it 7 days of begging? The 7 days of begging? So, is his subscribers got him, got him, got him one of these things. Got him one of these things, right? I don't really necessarily use it, but his subscribers got him one of these things, right? But I don't necessarily use mine. But his subscribers got him one of these. You know? This one you can't extend. I only paid like $120 for this one. But I don't really use it that much. I don't use it that much. I mean, it's not the best one on the market. Not the best. It's not the best one on the market, but I don't care. I just don't. I just don't use it that much. Yeah, I don't abuse my toys. I don't abuse my toys and break them. I don't abuse my toys. You know, I mean, I got gizmos and gadgets, right? But, but, I just want a secondary job. I just want a secondary job. I believe, like, I mean, do I make enough money? Do I make enough money just working City Field and the apartment building? I don't know. I really feel like I don't. That way, everything keep going up and up and up and up and up. That's why. That's why I just keep applying to like places. You know, I want to find that secondary job so I don't have to like go into the money I already have. Cause I still have a good amount of money. Don't get me wrong. It's more. It's more than it's. It's more than $7. It's more than $7. I guarantee you, it's more than $7. But what I should do is, I should do a live stream. I should do a $5,000 live stream, right? Play 1,000 on craps, and then 2,000 apiece on two other games. I think Hot Pots would be a good game to play big money on. And I think Dragon Link would be another good game to play money on. Would I actually make it? Would I make a profit off any of the games? I think Craps would definitely make a profit. What's a Hobo Tech Penguin? Yeah, I don't feel like he doesn't have a concept because he doesn't need to like save money. He doesn't need to save money. He brags every day. He brags every day how many subscribers he has and how many thumbs up he has and how now he has shorts, sweatpants, new gimbal thing, and these girl gloves. He's bragging. He's bragging because he wants to see my reaction. But believe it or not, all the clothing I cleaned the other day, I don't even have to touch. I don't have to touch that clothing. I don't have to touch that clothing for like another week or so. I don't have to touch any of that clothing for like another week or so. I have like so much clothing, it's crazy. Didi takes care of all the retarded people, autistic people. She likes the retarded autistic people. That's why she used to take care of me. That she gave up on me once I got married, and once J. Real passed away, she gave up. Then she found a new sucker in Matt because Matt doesn't really know any better. He's like he's smart with certain stuff, but he's stupid with other stuff too. I mean, he's not he's not all there sometimes. That's why he able to get disability from the state because he doesn't think like a he doesn't think like a 34-year-old. He thinks like a 10-year-old. So he can't comprehend certain things, and he lets people believe that he's stupid, but he's not really stupid. Stupid. Couple of screws. Couple of screws. How many I don't know. Yeah. What's coming out on this week? Is the Avatar movie coming out this week? Does the Avatar movie come out this week? Or is it next week? I know there's a good movie coming out for Christmas. Pretty much I need to make about $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month will cover basically all my stuff. I won't have it. Won't have any extra money, but I will probably have some extra money like once certain things are paid off. That's why I actually miss having that overnight job at the garden. Even though the hours were long and the work sucked, every week you were bringing home like good money. You know. Let's see what happens. I haven't played it. Like I'm gonna wait till next year till I go to Wind Creek, cause I want my thing to reset. See, the three new casinos. New York State Gaming Commission gives final approval to three casinos in Queens and the Bronx. So that's good. What's going on? Just chatting right now. Chatting and chilling right now. But I got a lot of things planned out. Just need to pick up some work in order for that stuff to happen. Once that happens, then that would be good. Oh. So yeah, the job thing, I don't know. The job thing, it's gonna take a while. I'm just checking my email every day, you know. I think Avatar comes out this week. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Opening the 18th. I check my regular email and I check my spam. Sometimes they say it might be in the spam. But unfortunately, it's not my spam. Yeah. The weather's just been really shitty this week. Yeah, with Cityville, I can't screw that up. I never thought that I was gonna lose a garden like that. But it happens. It happens. What can you do? So we're gonna give about an hour to the stream, and then we'll be back on later. When I first started my other channel, it was harder to build a channel than how I'm doing mine now. You gonna roast chubs? That'd be cool. You got roast chubs? He might send his people after you. Yeah, he might send you his people after you. Yeah, he might send you his people after you. Yeah. Yeah, he might send you his people after you. Hobo Tech doesn't have a channel. Hobo Tech doesn't have a channel. Pulling up on him. Maybe he lives in Vegas. I remember when I had a cat, and they were so little, and then they grew up to be so big. They were kittens, and then they got big. Oh yeah, orange tabbies are crazy. Orange tabbies are crazy, and if the litter box is not clean, the the cats are gonna poop on the floor. You know? Oh man. So after this, I'm gonna take a nap and then wake up at 4 and then head out. Head out so I can get there by 6. If anything changes, I'll change the streaming time. If anything changes. I think I'm gonna go back to McDonald's on Thursday. I have to go back to McDonald's on Thursday and talk to the hiring manager to see if I'm gonna get hired or not. No extra money. No extra money today. I'm waiting for my sugar mama to help me. I'm waiting for my sugar mama to help me. I'm waiting for my sugar mama. The hiring manager's not in until Thursday. I don't understand how come he can't budget his money. His problem is he loses his mother, right? So his mom has access to his card. His mother's a heavy gambler. He's not a heavy gambler like his mother is. I believe his mother is a very heavy gambler. His mother's a very heavy gambler. Especially the bingo, I guess. He has nothing to be responsible for. He's got nothing to be responsible for. He doesn't have any children. He doesn't pay rent. He doesn't have a job. So what responsibility does he have? He's got people buying him stuff all the time. He's got people sending him money and stuff. He suckers people in. Stupid. He's a drunk too. He's an alcoholic. He thinks he knows better. If he knew any better, he wouldn't be blowing through all his money in like a week. It's kind of ridiculous how you go through that much money in a week. He does not have any money left over. And people feel bad for him, You can't feel bad for somebody you can't feel so bad for somebody that doesn't really care to make yourself do better in life. He ain't stupid. He just plays it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a nap because I'm starting to doze off right here. I'm telling you, I'm working one job, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting so much sleep. But it's like I do miss feeling like I do miss working those 75-hour weeks. I do miss making really, really good money. I'm not gonna see my I'm not gonna see my I'm not gonna see my retirement stuff for another 20 years. No. It's been a while. That's crazy. How can you live like that? How can you live like that? Yeah, I'm not touching it. Can't touch it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ross says, "Well, talk to you guys later."